Welcome. In this video, we're going to discuss how to set up and export hyperlinks out of the Publisher for ArcGIS environment. Right now, TerraGo supports one dynamic hyperlink per feature on export. For example, to add a dynamic hyperlink, you can come up here, select a feature using the Identify tool within ArcGIS, and then you can right-click and go to Add Hyperlink. You can link to a document or you can link to a URL. Then we can go ahead and say OK. Close this out. You can see where all the hyperlinks are by simply clicking on the ArcGIS Hyperlink tool. You'll notice they all highlight in blue. Now to set this up for export, you want to click on the Export Configuration dialog and click on this Hyperlinks tab. This is going to allow you to select which layers you want hyperlinks exported for. So if it has a check mark next to it, hyperlinks are going to be exported. If it doesn't, then they won't be. You have several different options. So you can either choose to export none, which will be on by default. You can choose to create a zip file archive, or you can embed in the Geo Pdf. We generally recommend embedding in the Geo Pdf if you're using mainly URLs. If you are using a lot of document hyperlinks, it's usually better to create a zip file archive. And what this does is it mimics the pathing structure on the creator's computer and packages up all of the associated documents as well as the Geo Pdf into a zip file. You can then send that zip file to your end user, and once they unzip it, they can open that Geo Pdf and access all of the hyperlinks. So once that's all set up, you can come up here and export your Geo Pdf. The hyperlinks are going to be maintained, and within the Adobe and Toolbar environment, you will use the, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, you can go ahead and use this pan tool. And you'll notice that when I scroll over a feature that has an associated document or a link, that hand is going to turn into a pointer. You can then click on it, and determining if it's to a document or to a web address, it's either going to launch your default web browser and pass that information into it, or in this case it's a document and it's going to open it up with whatever the document's default program is. In this case it was a PDF, so it opened up in Reader. If it was an image, it would open up in your default image viewer. I hope you found this interesting and have a nice day.